the tribe that saw and spoke with extraterrestrial beings of Sirius. When the French anthropologist Marcel Griaule discovered the Dogon tribe in Sudan several years ago, he was impressed by their astronomical knowledge. How is it possible that this primitive race knew details about subjects that astronomers would discover much later? Dogon's description of extraterrestrial beings are shocking, but also the revival of dances and costumes and the customs of the tribe that are mentioned in these visits are quite interesting. The Dogon are a primitive ethnic group living in Mali, West Africa. French anthropologist Marcel Griaule studied the Dogon for almost 20 years, and during that time he talked extensively with a blind wise man named Temeli, who divulged to Griaule supposedly secrets knowledge of the Dogon elders. To Griaule's surprise, this knowledge included the rings of Saturn, the moons of Jupiter, and the fact that Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, had at least one companion star. Temeli drew a star map of Sirius, which he called Sigu Tolo, and Griaule, a bit of an astronomy buff, recognized the very elliptical orbit of Sirius B, a white dwarf companion to Sirius A, that had only been discovered in 1844, and that is not visible with the naked eye. According to Temeli, this was a lore that stretched back generations, supposedly 5,000 years ago. The knowledge Griaule was told came from Nomo, the fish-like spirits who descended from the heavens amid fire and thunder. They gave the Dogon knowledge of the universe and life principles, and these extraterrestrials that the Dogon called Nomo, Nommo, were the first Hogon, a major spiritual leader of the Dogon people. Now, Robert Temple is a paleocontact. He attempted to connect the Nomo to the Babylonian figure of Oana, a fishman who rose from the Persian Gulf to give wisdom to mankind. So he claims were the stories that grew out of real events, specifically visitations from advanced alien races. He wrote the book called The Sirius Mystery, and for a brief moment it looked like he was on to something. Evidence grew even stronger when theories of a third star in Sirius C, ABC, started to arise. Slight disruptions in Sirius B's orbit made astronomers wonder if there was a brown dwarf in the system as well, and this would make the Dogon's claim of 3 stars in Sirius not only be true, but it would prove that the Dogons knew about it before anybody else. And this I'll leave links below for you. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.